Well, the Sands are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box, Jay Harris. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Jay Harris.
First pitch on its way. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The count now at 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
At the plate, Pee Wee Ferris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Ferris is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Two and one now. Just underway here in Southern California. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the guy's
the
been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, McGwire, comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Ferris leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Ferris rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 25 homers and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Here's the 3-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He's set. The 3-1. Swung on and missed.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, MARCELL OZUNA, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Count remains at 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
One and two count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Steve Rivers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
the Dodgers, the first baseman, Steve
Here comes the
Rivers.
first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ferris is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the
Batting
Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup.
shortstop.
Danny, any thoughts?
Corey.
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat
Seager.
like Jock Peterson. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Here's Corey Seager. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Harris takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jason Jaramillo.
Stepping in, Jason Jaramillo. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to
Batting
work
fourth.
himself back
The
into
second
a hitter's
baseman.
count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
In now, Stu Hawk, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. JARAMILLO, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The right
man,
fielder.
I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Lifted the other way down the left field line. OZUNA is under it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in next will be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Now here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
In there, 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading up
and there
for
you
the
see
Dodgers,
his righty-lefty splits, and now they've played out so far this season.
Peterson.
First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion.
Batting
and let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play. Bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Set to get his day started, Austin Barnes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Russell Martin.
Next up for Los Angeles, Russell Martin. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ferris. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance?
He got for St. Louis.
He got on top of one and was a ground out
Yay.
victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and
Now
he's
batting,
one of the better
the
road
second
hitters
baseman.
in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but
The right
especially
fielder,
troublesome
number 7.
when you give up a
Pee-wee.
single right before that to start
Barrett.
the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box now, Pee-wee Ferris. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's up and in for ball 1. Line towards center field. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third
first
pays
baseman,
off for
number
him.
25.
He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, McGwire, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike. One and two now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Now, fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Dodgers pitcher Walker Buehler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. McGwire is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Rivers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The high fastball is in there.
The count is 2-1.
One out, nobody on. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's
and a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-0 home. On he pops it up. Harris into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammered
now
job.
Batting, the center fielder, Jose Martinez.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Ozuna on at first. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Once again, a 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt.
Now batting, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
On its way is pitch number 75. In there, strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, JARAMILLO looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with only one away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
Batting, the shortstop, Jay Harris.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jay Harris. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Rich Hill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 44, Rich Hill.
Colton Wong will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. The 2-1. Right side. Fielded cleanly. There's one.
Out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked
The
like
right
that
fielder,
might be an
number 7.
inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Pee-wee Ferris, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls.
2 and 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Jason Jaramillo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fielder.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Stu Hawk. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing front of the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just inside.
2 balls, no strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 4-0. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter,
leading off for the Cardinals,
McGwire, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the
McGwire.
plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Matt Carpenter is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell OZUNA.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell OZUNA. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Carpenter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted into center field. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jose Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. His career batting line against Hill, he's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Matt.
Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. Chopper to short. He's got it, and a glove flip for 1. Cards strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls. And while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The center fielder.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Jock Peterson. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Barnes is exactly a .260 hitter. Now the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jay Harris. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in
7.
off the plate,
Pee-wee.
batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Ready once again, Pee-wee Ferris. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just
Mark
get the force out
McGwire.
at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mark McGwire. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Ferris is on his way home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Cards forced to settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Justin Turner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here, 16 homers and 66 driven in. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1. now even at 2-2. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that
Now
attack
batting,
with their fastballs
the
until
first
there's
baseman,
a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Steve Rivers. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now
so he's aboard following
the
the 1-out
shortstop,
walk. They're second in the ball game so far as we take a look here at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Stepping in, Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ferris is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Jaramillo.
Next for the Dodgers, Jason Jaramillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ferris moves over, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Floro
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
now to
the
start
Dodgers.
inning number 7.
Number 54, Dylan Floro.
Here's Marcell OZUNA. It was a
Leading off for
flyout
the
for
Cardinals,
him in his last trip.
the left fielder, Marcell OZUNA.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That ball's down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up, and there's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first
Now
hit of the
batting,
game here, and that'll
the catcher,
extend his hitting streak.
Matt.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Popped up. Martin in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the
Harris.
off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Jay Harris, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Sliced hard on the ground, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Flaherty at second. Harris on at first with 2 down. He pulls this one into right. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Sometimes
Now
it's
batting,
hard to explain when a game
right
is this
fielder,
lopsided. A
Pee-wee
lot of things just kind of
Ferris.
snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So coming to the plate, Pee-wee Ferris. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And another foul ball. Popped straight up. Seager is there for it, and that retires the side. So
Ladies and
3
gentlemen,
runs on
please
3
join
hits, no
for the
errors, and a
traditional
man left.
7th inning
Bottom of the
stretch.
7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Dodgers nothing. Standing in, Stu.
Leading off
He's
for
got to
the
be looking for
Dodgers,
vengeance after
the
getting
second
punked
baseman,
in his last
Stu.
at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ferris is over near the stands as he makes
Now
the catch
batting,
for the
right
first down.
fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north
Up
of
next
90
to
pitches right now, so it's
fielder.
not surprising to see
Yeah.
him maybe losing a little bit of command.
Peterson.
We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your
Adam
attention,
Wainwright
please.
enters to make an appearance
Now
on the
pitching
mound as
for
he
the
inherits a
Cardinals.
runner at first with
Number
1 out in
50,
the inning.
Adam Wainwright.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. His career line against Wainwright. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Wainwright, 37 years old. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ferris sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So digging in now, Austin Barnes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Russell Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ferris. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies
Ken
and gentlemen,
Giles enters
your
now in a
attention,
mop-up
please.
role as he'll try to
These
keep the
changes
deficit
for
right
the
where
Dodgers.
it is.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51.
Stepping in and
Ken
ready for another shot,
Giles.
Mark McGwire.
Now
He'll
playing
swing
center
it from the
field
left
and
side
batting
right
9.
here.
Really doesn't
Number
matter
11.
which side the plate of this guy
AJ.
bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. JARAMILLO is there. 1 out.
The third base.
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Digging in, Matt Carpenter is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 26 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell OZUNA.
Stepping in now, Marcell OZUNA. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pollock giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Jose Martinez.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Giles is ready. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Popped him up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Dodgers nothing. Striding in once again, Russell Martin. His career line against Wainwright. He's batting .387. He also has 1 home run.
Martin.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
The center fielder, number 11.
Run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now that
this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Steve Rivers, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-2 contest.
The batter, number 5.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box, Corey Seager, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. His career line against Wainwright, he's 0 for 4. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martinez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Jaramillo.
Digging in now, Jason Jaramillo. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's
2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, he makes the stop. There's one back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had
The
any
batter,
had it
number
not been
3,
for an excellent
second
play
baseman.
at first base.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box now, Stu Hawk. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Ferris giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 9-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander comes on to pitch
These
now, hoping for better
for the
results
Dodgers.
than the other
Now
arms that
pitching
they've
and
run out
batting
there
in
in
the
this
third
one.
spot, number 75, Scott Alexander. Now playing left field and batting
Here's
sixth,
the catcher, Matt Wieters,
number
now.
60,
No hits to this point.
Andrew Toll.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and no strikes to Wieters. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Three and one. Here it is. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Paul Goldschmidt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Goldschmidt.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollard. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jay Harris.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jay Harris. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Nope, awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Wieters stands at first with 1 out. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Dodgers 2.
Ladies
Brett
and gentlemen,
Cecil, a
your
southpaw
attention, please.
standing 6'3",
Now
gets the
pitching for
ball
the
now
Cardinals.
out of the bullpen.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger, starting things for his
Leading
side
off
in
for
the
the
ninth
Dodgers,
as they face the
right
improbable
fielder,
odds of
Cody
trying to come back in this one.
Bellinger.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these
Now
guys
batting,
in this one. The
the left
bullpen has
fielder,
looked sharp, and it backed
and
up a
through.
nice effort turned in by the starter.
Go.
These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Dodgers are down to their final out now, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch
And he
out.
takes ball 1. Cecil features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Here's the 1-0. Popped up. McGwire moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Redbirds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. Walker Buehler couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.